Welcome once again to Cook and Gobble videos. Today I'm just going to make a simple meal, but it's going to be a nice one. I'm going to make a surf and turf. Some boneless beef chuck short ribs, some shrimp obviously, and I'm just going to have a carrot for my vegetable to go with that. And what I'm going to do is just trim the ends off here after having washed it. And I'm going to make some carrot spears rather than making little slices. I'm going to go with some spears. Just cut it roughly in half, and then cut it in half lengthwise. And then some simple. It's kind of like a julienne cut, maybe not quite that fine. A little bit larger than a julienne type of a cut. But this way it'll cook much faster, and you can always cook it the way you prefer. If you like them soft and tender, you can do it this way easily. If you like them just good and hot and still a little crunchy in the middle, you can do it that way too, very easily. That's about what I'm going to go with, is just a little. I like the carrots with a little bit of crunch to them still. And just like that, very easy. I'm going to put them in a little container here, and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. A nice generous splash of a good quality Worcestershire sauce. A tiny little splash of balsamic vinegar. And for this one, I'm going to go with a Simply Marvelous seasoning product here. This is a pecan rub. It's got a nice mild pecan flavor to it. It's not very powerful. If you want it stronger, just add some more. I'm going to go with a goodly little mixture here. If you don't have any of these Simply Marvelous seasonings, there's a link on my website. If you don't have them, don't want them, can't get them, whatever, just go with some salt and pepper, a little garlic perhaps, maybe some rosemary, whatever your favorite spices are. Try something different, try something new, and see what your taste buds will tell you is a good deal. So once you get the seasonings and everything in there, toss it a little bit real lightly. Just get a good little coating on them. I'll set them aside for now. And I'll bring over the griddle, and we'll start with the surf and turf. Hang on, I'll be right back in just a second. Time to start some surf and turf here. I'm going to start with a couple of these boneless chuck short ribs. I'm going to give a little seasoning to them here. Let's season both sides of them. Again, I'm using some Simply Marvelous season oil here. It's really, really good stuff. There's a link to it on my website if you're interested. If not, you can always season your steaks with a little bit of salt, not too much, and some pepper, some garlic, paprika, whatever your favorite seasonings are for steak. Go ahead and go with those. I like the Simply Marvelous because they're simply marvelous. So we're going to cook these on the griddle here at about 350 degrees. They won't take too long. We'll let these go for a while, then I'll add the carrots, and finally I'll add the shrimp towards the very end, as they won't take very long at all. So we'll come back in a couple minutes when these are ready to be turned over, and see you then. Here's the shrimp I'm going to be using. These are fairly large. They're pretty decent looking shrimp here. For these, I'm just going to add a little bit of olive oil to them. Again, a generous splash of Worcestershire sauce there. And for these, I'm going to go with some sweet and spicy by Simply Marvelous. Give it a little toss. Make sure they've got a nice coating on them. And we'll put these on towards the very end, as they won't take but a couple minutes or so to cook. These boneless short ribs, chuck ribs, are coming along pretty nicely. Go ahead and turn them over. The meat is coming along really nicely here. I'm going to go ahead and put these carrot spears on. And we'll let them cook for a little while. Again, like I said earlier, if you like these really soft and tender, you can put them on earlier. If you want them with a light crunch, put them on a little bit later. If you want them to have a nice crunch to them, but still be warm, just cook them for just a short period of time. With a little practice, a little experience, you'll be able to get them right to your taste buds' expectations every time. I'm going to shoot for a little crispy, little crunchy interior with a lightly soft exterior. That's the way I prefer them best, but to me carrots are good no matter what. If you don't like carrots, that's okay. Go for some asparagus or some spinach or whatever you like. Try something different though if you haven't tried something different for a while. You might be surprised at what you like. Your taste buds can change over time, and you'll suddenly find yourself liking something different that you didn't like before. So to experiment once in a while, try something new on occasion, and enjoy a good food. We'll be back in just a few more seconds. When it's time to put the shrimp on, then we'll finish the whole thing up and bring it all together on a plate for you. Things are coming along pretty nicely here. I'm going to go ahead and turn these carrot spears over and let them cook on the backside a little bit. And I think it's shrimp time now. Well, these are coming along exceptionally well. Go ahead and remove the steaks here. Put them on the plate and get them started. And the carrots are obviously done there. Shrimp is looking really nice. At the last minute, I decided to add a slice of garlic toast there to top things off. Let's take a look here at this steak and see how it turned out. Just a little bit of pink in the center. Give you another close-up shot there with the boneless short ribs sliced. It's about medium rare there. Just a little bit of pink still left in the center. Okay. Leave a little taste test here. That's a good shrimp and good cocktail sauce. Excuse me. Very good. Very tasty. Give it a try. I'm sure you'll like it.